Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we leave up at all times for our subscribers to watch, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that vehicle comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook as well. There will be vehicles such as this one, new arrivals to our showroom. A lot of our vehicles sell prior to them ever making the full marketing presentation, the full video shoot and photo shoot. However, if you're interested in a specific year, make, or model, you might be able to get a jump on another prospective buyer by checking us out in those two places. There's also a link there to our gift shop here in Daytona Beach, where you can buy Hanksters apparel, hats, t-shirts, different banners and flags and garage signs, all kinds of cool merchandise that we ship all over the country, so check that out as well. We've been doing very well with Corvettes lately. This one that we're going to present to you right now happens to be a 1972 convertible. Numbers matching 350 with power steering, power brakes, and AC. So let's take a good look at this car. We'll do a little walk around and then we'll show you the undercarriage and do a test drive on it. The blue color on the car, real nice blue on the vehicle. Overall paint quality on the car is pretty nice. We'll check out if the flip-up headlights work when we're actually on the test drive. It does have brand new Cooper Cobra raised white letter tires. The chrome bumper on the front of the car looks to be in pretty good condition. I do not see any pitting or rusting or flaking of the chrome on that. There is like a couple small dimples here on the driver's side that I don't know if you can see it in the video. They're very faint, but you can see them in certain lighting. But real nice paint on the hood, on the tops of the headlights, on the tops of the fenders. As I mentioned, Cooper Cobra radial tires. Stingray badging there on the driver's side front fender. Paint quality on the fender itself is very nice paint. Again, on the top of the fender, and then as you drop down lower here, below the Stingray and down by the behind the front wheel there. Everything looked to be in pretty good shape. Door fitment on the car is fantastic. Front window glass. There is like a little tiny chip there. It's not split to a crack. The rest of the windshield, oh, there's a tiny little chip there. So 2 little tiny chips in the windshield. Dual chrome matching mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Door fitment on the car is real nice. You can see the front of the door lines up to the driver's side front fender, and the rear door to the rear quarter. Everything fits nice and flush and good body line. Take a look inside the car. The door panel itself is in great shape. Steering wheel's in great condition. Both the driver's seat and passenger seat are in fantastic condition. There's no rips or tears or discoloration. Brand new Corvette floor mats in the car. Carpeting underneath the floor mat in nice shape on the driver's side. You see it's not discolored or torn or worn out. We will be sending with the car a whole stack of receipts. There's nothing in here as far as like a motor rebuild or tranny rebuild or anything, but it is along with a 1972 Corvette owner's manual, but there is a bunch of miscellaneous parts receipts in there. I went through those. I didn't see anything of major significance, but there is like some documented parts receipts from over the years. There is a little paint chip there where maybe the convertible top rubbed. You know, the paint right there, so that is there. Paint quality on the hatch where you put your convertible top and the rear deck, I guess, there. where your fuel door is at. Everything looks to be in pretty nice shape. There's no blistering, cracking, bubbling, anything there on the rear of the vehicle. That split bumper in the rear, the chrome on that looks to be in real good shape. Both the driver's side and passenger side are in good condition. Again, no pitting, no rusting, anything like that. Reverse lights, brake lights, those all look to be in good condition. Take a look at the passenger side of the car. Again, looks to be in nice shape. The rear quarter, there's no paint issues there. Paint looks real nice. Your beauty rings on your wheels, all four wheels look to be in real nice shape. Beauty rings are in good condition. The wheels themselves, center caps. We will have close-ups of the wheels on the website. Take a look in the passenger side of the vehicle. You will find that it's much the same as the driver's side. The door panel itself is in good condition. Again, the passenger seat, the bucket seat there is in good shape. Center console looks to be in pretty good shape too. We'll take a closer look at that when we're actually in the car on the test drive. I'll show you underneath the passenger side floor mat. Again, the carpeting's in nice shape there. No discoloration or tears. And the floor mats are brand new. Again, the body lines on the passenger side mirror the driver's side. Door fitment's fantastic. You know, you have that chrome mirror there on the passenger side door, just as it was on the driver's. You do have those silver rocker covers down by the rocker cover moldings there. Those look to be in pretty good shape, both passenger side and driver's side. Give the car a nice look. You got your Stingray badging there on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. Overall paint condition on the passenger side fender there looks to be in good shape. Again, there's no blistering or cracking or bubbling down low. There is a little tiny chip there on the passenger side front fender. Everything at the nose piece here where it blends into the hood, everything looks good there. Corvette flags on the nose. Pretty good looking car. Again, we've been doing pretty well with the Corvettes, especially the 70s models. So we're going to take this car outside, we'll throw it on the rack, put it in the air, check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then shortly after that we'll drive it. We did a quick walk-around presentation of this car. You know, on a Corvette, there's only 2 seats. There's not really a whole lot interior-wise to show, and a little bit shorter of a presentation. But during our video presentations, we try to show you everything that we possibly can, both positive attributes of the car and deficiencies or flaws. We do this because the majority of our business is done sight unseen, so we try to represent the vehicle for what it is, a 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old car, whatever it is that we are selling. However, you know, I deal in these cars every single day, buy them, sell them, work on them, drive them, underneath them, so I know full well what a quality 1972 Corvette should look like and feel like and perform like and all that stuff, you know, a driver quality one. But you, on the other hand, may not be as familiar. Maybe it's been a long time since you've owned a classic car, or maybe it's your first time owning a classic car, or you know, maybe it's been a long time since you've driven an old car like this. So that is why I encourage you to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. We will pull the car outside for you. You can take a look at the paint, really good in the sunshine. You can look at the underneath. We'll gladly rack it for you. You can check out, you know, floor pans, suspension components, bottom of the motor, wheels and tires. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, stop, start, steers, how it accelerates, how the tranny shifts, all that fun stuff. We do it 6 days a week, and we enjoy doing it, so I definitely encourage you guys to come in person, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. At the end of the day, we're an internet-based business. That's why we take close to 100 photos of every single car that we have in our inventory. That's why we do these 20 to 30-minute video presentations. That's why we provide such an in-depth specification sheet on our website, because we try to not only put you as close to the vehicle as we possibly can, but represent the vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. So let's take it outside. We'll see which rack out back is open, throw it in the air, and check out the undercarriage, and then shortly after that, we'll take it on a little test drive. Underneath our 1972 Corvette Convertible. You're going to have four-wheel disc brakes. Obviously, take a look at the fronts there. We'll show you the backs here in just a few minutes. Oil pan's pretty visible. You can see driver's side. Not only is the side of the block nice and dry, but the oil pan itself is nice and dry. And so is the starter's far enough away from the oil pan where you can see that the oil pan gasket's nice and dry. The front seal. Everything looks dry at this time. The frame rails on the car look nice and solid, both sides, driver and passenger. Got a nice shot at the tranny pan there. You can see that that's all nice and clean, nothing's leaking there. Cross member going across the car from the driver's side to the passenger side. It's all nice and solid. Exhaust pipes run through it. Tail shaft seal looks dry. Speedo cable looks dry. Floor pans in the car are nice and solid. Drivers and passengers all the way back throughout. You got another cross member running back here from the passenger side to the driver's side. That looks nice and solid. No rust, no damage, no rot. Disc brakes in the rear just like it was in the front. You can see everything's nice and solid up there. Driver's side, passenger side. Rear leaf spring that runs across from the driver to the passenger is in good shape. Spare tire compartment. There's nothing up there, so there's no spare inside of there. Dual mufflers, driver and passenger, with your box tips coming out the rear there. Good looking car underneath. 1972 Chevrolet Corvette. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cash. If you're coming to visit us here in Daytona, we also accept a cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do up to an 8-year loan on this particular car. 10% down is going to be your minimum requirement, and then that remaining balance over that 5 to 8 year period, whatever you get approved for. You can put down more if you'd like to, but they require a minimum of 10%. Once the vehicle is funded in full, whether you're a cash buyer or whether you are financing, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. Check everything over one last time, lights, horn, turn signals, wipers, all that fun stuff. And then once the car is through its final inspection and the guys say it's ready to go, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, we can have a truck here within 24 to 48 hours, depending on where you're located in the United States. If you're in a more rural or remote area, it could be longer, but 3, 4, 5 days possibly. But typically it's 48 hours to get a carrier here, heading north, south, east, west, typical runs like Texas, Ohio, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, so on and so forth. So that pre-delivery inspection I talk about is done in the order the vehicle's funded, so there may be 2 or 3 in front of yours, there may be 5 or 6 in front of yours. It just depends on what we sold that week. And then generally once your car is in the rotation, it takes, again, another day or 2 to complete, another day or 2 to get a carrier here. So to give you kind of a timeline, the whole process from start to finish is generally 7 to 10 days from the time we initially take the deposit till the time the car is sitting at your home or business. We'll set this 1972 Corvette on the ground. We'll take it out. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. We'll take it out and see how the car runs out. Inside of our 72 Corvette, horn, turn signals, driver's side, and while we're there, the mileage 21,664. Don't know if that's the true mileage. Mileage on the title is exempt. Passenger side turn, tack, wipers. Fuel gauge is working, temp gauge is working, clock is not. We don't fix clocks. Oil pressure and battery. Radio works.
When you took your policy, stepped out of your 4 walls.
It's got Bluetooth and it has auxiliary too. So AC does work. However, it's definitely not blowing as cold as it should, so we're going to have to charge it. There could possibly be a leak after we charge it. Nonetheless, it will be functioning and charged before it leaves our showroom. What else? Your gauges are in pretty good shape, both the speedo, tach, and then all of your gauges there in the center. Center console's in pretty decent condition. Dash pad's in good shape. You can see we're sitting here at idle. The car's idling very nicely. Let's take it out on a drive and see how it runs. Beautiful day. This is an extremely nice car, and what a beautiful day to be driving it. The car tracks nice and straight. Response in the wheel is fantastic. The speedometer's functioning and it's accurate. The car has good acceleration. Oh, fire truck. Hold on. Or 70. Car has no vibrations, no rattles, no shimmies. Car rides really fantastic. I like this thing. We'll see how the brakes work here since we're at a red light. Notice our temp gauge is good. We're right at like where we should be, you know, between like 190 and 200. It's common temp out of a 350. Again, notice the idle, real nice idle. Tranny shifts real nice and smooth. That's 70. I'm in a 45. You can see the speedo coming down. Tranny shifts real nice and smooth. Car runs real nice and smooth. Idles like it should. Everything's working. I mean, the AC needs to be charged, and like I said, we'll typically, you know, when you have an AC in a car like this, generally if it has a leak, it's going to leak out in a couple days. So we'll monitor that, make sure everything's good. If we do have a leak somewhere, we'll replace whatever the component is we need to make sure it stays charged. But steering, brakes, air, real nice paint, real nice look. Headlights work. Nice 72 Corvette convertible. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We'll put at least 80 photos of this car up. Look, no hands on the wheel, stopping nice and straight. It's not pulling the wheel to one side or the other. We'll put at least 80 photos of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, this car does include shipping on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty, engine, transmission, and rear end. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to take it to a Chevy dealership. You don't have to bring it back to Florida or bring it to Hanksters Hot Rods. You just have to take it to a reputable ASE certified facility. The price of the car is somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only, and then the shipping comes off as well. We can help you arrange the shipping. You'll just pay the driver when they get there on delivery with cash or a check. They do not accept credit cards. These Corvettes are leaving fast out of our showroom, so if you're interested, I encourage you to call, text, email, or contact us quickly. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. This is a beautiful representation of a 1972 Corvette. We'd love to make your dream come true by putting this car in your driveway, in your garage, and letting you have some fun with this vehicle this summer. Hanksters.com. Check us out.